welcome back to the Tees New Jersey YouTube channel. Today we're going to be doing something a little different. We're going to be making a watermelon green tea. And if you don't know how to cut watermelon, we just did a how-to cut watermelon video on my channel, and I'll link that below, where we taught you how to cut watermelon. And also, yeah.
Yep, how to cut it, how to dice it, you know, what to do with the cuttings.
Yeah, with like composting and stuff.
So now we're going to infuse the green tea with watermelon. Hopefully it'll be a nice summer tea to drink.
Yeah, and the tea we're using today is our Vietnam Silver Snake. It's a green tea from Vietnam, but it's made in the Chinese green tea style, which is parched tea leaves, which is different from the Japanese style, where they steam the green tea leaves to fix them. So this is pan-fired Vietnamese green tea. And we're going to be using, I think 1 chunk is going to be good for this, and we're going to be using 170 degrees Fahrenheit water. So it's a little bit cooler than typical for green teas, usually 175, but I think we're going to steep this for a little bit longer because we want the watermelon to infuse too. So the lower temperature will be better for not burning the, not getting the bitter notes out of the tea leaves. So we're going to let that steep for a little bit.
And then we will be taste testing it and seeing how this
and we'll see how it turns out. Alright, so this has been steeping for about 40 seconds, 45 seconds. And we're gonna dump this off, so it'll be at like a minute by the time all the tea's out of this pot, which pours a little bit slower than other pots, but it also comes with a strainer insert that you could use, and if you just leave like larger tea leaves in here, you shouldn't have a problem with it clogging too much. So do you want to give that a smell?
Yeah.
It's a little hot.
You can definitely smell the watermelon in there, along with the tea.
In the liqueur, I can't smell the watermelon at all.
I guess because the chunk is in the pot.
But yeah, it is. In the pot, it smells very sweet. Like, you can definitely smell the watermelon in there.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm gonna,
it smells good, so hopefully it'll taste as good as it smells.
Let's pour these off. Alright.
It's a nice color.
It kind of has an almost red, like a pinkish red hue to it too.
Yeah, it does.
Which we're kind of hoping for. Actually, we're gonna go ahead and do another infusion of this to see how, since the leaves have started to open, the watermelons had some infusion time, see if it'll infuse a little bit more for us. And we're gonna taste these. This tea is very thick.
Yeah, it is.
And it is very bright.
Yeah, thick, bright.
With a little bit of smokiness and like a smoky kind of astringency, but it's light and it feels like cooling in the mouth almost.
Don't know if I taste the watermelon as much as I thought I would.
No, I don't think so either. But we're gonna let this infuse again, and we'll come back and try that. Alright, so we went ahead and added 2 more chunks of watermelon to the teapot because we really wanted to get a sweet watermelon flavor along with the green tea. The green tea was washing it out too much, which is a little expected with because watermelon is so light in flavor. So we also increased the water temperature to 180, and we also let it steep for a bit longer. So this is going on like a minute and a half. So I'm gonna pour this out, and hopefully have different turnout. It's pretty good. I like them. The watermelon definitely cuts the astringency of the green tea. We brewed this third infusion at 180, and it's a little bit hotter than typical for green tea. And the watermelon cuts that astringency, I think. I can taste the sweetness. It's very, it feels very hydrating.
Good, the watermelon, yeah. Makes it feel that way.
It's still pretty thick. And I think it would even be good chilled too. If you brew this hot.
Maybe chilled for like a summer afternoon like today.
Or if you infuse the water with watermelon before, like using half the water infused with watermelon and then brewing green tea and adding it, so you know how strong that watermelon flavor is in the water.
Yeah, or maybe like a watermelon water, make some with the blender, put a couple watermelon in there, and then use that water to add to the green tea, and then do more infusion than just infusing it this way.
Yeah, it's a little different kind of experiment for summer, and it is pretty good. I'd make it again. Make sure you check out our how to cut a watermelon video. We also talk about a couple of other products from Brandless, and I'll put a link below for that. And also, have a great day.
That's what I'm gonna be on.
Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and check out our Tea New Jersey page for this Vietnam Silver Snake. It's our only tea from Vietnam. We're hoping to get more. And also our teawares, all there. Thank you, and have a great day.
See you guys soon.
Guys, so after filming our video yesterday where we made watermelon flavored green tea, we went ahead and cold brewed some, not cold brewed, but infused some watermelon chunks in water. And I put a lot of watermelon chunks, I almost filled it. I put a lot of ice in here too, but a lot of watermelon chunks, and I left it in the fridge overnight just because we felt that the watermelon gives a lot of sweetness to the tea, or it could give a lot of sweetness to the tea, and it works really well as a sweetener. So we weren't really happy with the results from the hot brew of the watermelon, just because with hot water and fruit, it takes a little bit longer for the hot water to get through the fruit, and the flavor doesn't come out as strong. And then if you let it steep too long with the tea in there, it'll get a little bitter. So we thought it would be better to infuse some watermelon chunks overnight in some water. And this turned out to be really, really sweet, very hydrating. You could drink it by itself. If you don't like drinking plain water, I suggest trying this because the watermelon's mostly water anyway, but it does have a lot of sweetness to it. So if you like sweet water, or like even like a lemonade, you could mix that. We found that if you infuse the watermelon chunks overnight and use a proportion of half this water, half really strongly brewed green tea, that the combination of the two give a really nice drink, a really refreshing summer drink that you guys can enjoy. Yeah, and it's all because of this watermelon. So the natural sweetness in here is really, really good. I suggest you try it. Try it, just the infused water. You can put it in a thing, take it to go with some ice. You can bring it to work, anywhere. It'll infuse. You could even brew some, or put some green tea leaves in here, which we might try next. If you don't like too much of the bitter notes, cold brew would be really good for you. If you do, you like that little bit of bite, you like that little bit of astringent finish, then you might be better off brewing that hot and then mixing it. Also, if you cold brew, it might not be strong enough. We haven't tried it yet, but I'll let you guys know. All right, make sure you like, subscribe, and we'll be seeing you guys soon. Have a great day.